Hi, pleased to see you again. Been a while. I think the last time I spoke to you was November of 2023, and I was explaining on the Isle of Harris how I just started to recover from serious knee surgery. I'll put the link in the description down below, but things didn't quite go to plan after that video. I found out in December of that year that my quad tendon repair had failed. It was quite a bad tear, and it meant that my quad tendon had probably come up or detached and come up to about 12-inch gap between my knee and my quad muscle. So I then went in for surgery early January of 2024, and they discovered infection in my knee. They repaired the infection after they took my knee out. They had to do what's called a complete knee revision. They put me on IV antibiotics while I was in hospital, and then they proceeded to keep that antibiotics going for another 8 weeks. The whole time I was able to go home, but I had no knee at that point, so I had a kind of floating pin that was joining both parts of my leg together. It was excruciatingly painful. Anyway, I got the repair done with the help of an Achilles tendon from a donor, and so far so good. I am just starting to rehabilitate that knee this week, partly because I found out in July that I still had a dislocated kneecap on my right hand side. I was planning to go in for surgery, but unfortunately had a heart attack in the September of last year, 2024, and because of that I wasn't able to get any surgery for 6 months until 6 months after the heart attack, and the heart attack's another video that we can do. So in January of this year I ended up getting my kneecap on my right knee rebuilt after the dislocation about 2 years ago. And what they did was they drilled into the kneecap after shaving it. The kneecap itself was worn out, and they had to attach 2 anchor points to my kneecap. They got a donor quad tendon this time, and they attached it to the inside of my knee round about the head of the femur. And that, as I say, was about 8 weeks ago, but all going well now. The repair has worked, and for the first time ever I'm able to rehabilitate both knees at the same time. I had planned to go back to work this week, but that course got cancelled. I'm still very much on sticks and walking sticks. It's quite difficult to balance, and it's almost like learning to walk again. I've been on the beach just now trying to walk naturally, and it's quite difficult. I am that used to having my legs locked out in braces that I forgot to use my quad muscles, and it's almost like an accelerator when you get a bit of turbo lag. When you put your foot down to press on it, there's a bit of nothing, and then it reacts. Certainly on my left knee. My right knee's okay, but I don't want to put too much strain on it, partly because it's because of the repair. But what I've been doing is, as I'm walking, I'm making sure I plant my foot, and then I'm engaging my quad and my glute muscles to try and stand up on that one leg to engage that so that it activates and I can get walking more naturally. So we did a nice walk at the Corrieshalloch Gorge yesterday, quite wet. Unlike today, we're at Clachtoll Beach, just north of Loch Inver, up in the far northwest of Scotland. We're going to spend the next week or so, we're going to spend Saturday to Saturday here enjoying the local area. We're not going to go too far. I'm limited to past tacks and past the beach I was able to get onto today, but I've got to stay anywhere without steps. I still can't do steps at all at the moment, but I'm getting there, and it's an absolute pleasure and fantastic to be out in the sun and enjoying the scenery of the northwest of Scotland. It was a bit stormy last night, which was fantastic, listening to the storms rattling about. But I'll keep you posted how the rehab goes. I've been out a couple of times, so you'll see little short videos coming in and out that I'll post on a regular basis, and we'll hopefully do this rehab together, and I'll keep you informed of what's going on. But it's nice to be back in my traditional office again, rather than being stuck in the house. As I say, Clachtoll Beach, Achmelwich Beach is just about 5 miles south of here, and we've got Stour, as in Steor, rather than the store on Sky Tour North. So maybe you'll see some of that today and this week, and maybe some stuff about stack poly and other things. Anyway, I'm back taking photographs again, so we'll enjoy it. See you soon. Bye.